Welcome to Daily Dose Radio, a 5-minute devotional podcast studying the Psalms verse by verse. Broadcast from the ever-beautiful Sharonville, Ohio, on the sunny side of Cincinnati. Hey, welcome back to Daily Dose Radio. This is your home for organic, artisanally made Bible study that's picked hand-fresh just for you every day. Made from 100% Bible, so it's trustworthy. Come on in here, and we're going to study today Psalm 49, verses 9 through 12. Now, yesterday we saw that the rich man, he's trying to buy his way into heaven. The whole idea of redemption is presented before us. We quickly see that the rich man, even in all of his wealth, has no way to redeem. There's no way for him to redeem his brother, even though he's a rich man. But why is he so concerned about this? Why is he upset about this? Well, we're going to find out now in verses 9 through 12. That he should live forever and not see corruption. For he seeth that wise men die. Likewise the fool and the brutish person perish, and leave their wealth to others. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. Nevertheless, man being in honor abideth not. He is like the beasts that perish. Or this is what the rich man sees. He sees that it doesn't really matter who you are, because one fact, one certainty in life is death. It's going to happen. And you notice there in verse 10 it says, he seeth that wise men die, likewise the fool and the brutish person. So it doesn't matter whether you're wise or you're foolish, death is going to come to all men. And it's going to come to all men because all men have sinned. So we see that, or the rich man sees that. Notice verse 11. It says that their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. This is what they want. But you'll notice the end of verse 10, it says, and they leave their wealth to others. Now, there's the rub right there. They're leaving their wealth to others. And perhaps the rich man sees that doesn't matter the wealthy or the foolish, the wise, the brutish, doesn't matter who it is, they're dying and their money is going to somebody else. And of course, he trusts in money. He knows that money can't redeem anyone from death. He sees that the money goes to somebody else. So we're tracking the money here. And then we have verse 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever. Of course we do, don't we? We think that it's going to last. I mean, the name, my name, even is going to last forever, right? Because I have children, and those children will have children, and one day they'll all remember who I am. Well, of course, that's just not the case, is it? Now, one day I will be a distant memory, and it won't be that long, it won't be that distant in the future that, my great-grandchildren and my great-great-grandchildren are going to say, and who was that fella who was my great-great-grandfather? And somebody's going to say, oh, I don't know, it's just some guy. They're not going to remember me. And it doesn't matter if I name my houses and my lands and all the things that I have after my own name, because as soon as I'm gone, what's going to happen to all that? It's going to be gone too. It goes to somebody else, and then they're going to name it after themselves. There's no continuation in this life. So they're thinking, well, my houses are going to continue, my family's going to continue, my dwelling places are going to continue, and I call everything after my own name. Boy, we see that, don't we? Men love to call things after their own name. It is the height of arrogance and pride to do that. Nevertheless, man being in honor abideth not. So it doesn't matter how honorable or dishonorable you are, death will come, like the beasts that perish. But now, talk about a dark saying. Here is a dark saying, like the beasts that perish. There is no hope there. There is no light there. It is only a cruel and a certain end. Now, we're going to leave off right there. We're going to pick up in verse 13 tomorrow, so I hope you'll join me then on Daily Dose Radio. Thanks for listening to Daily Dose Radio. I'm David Smith. The music today has been performed by the Bluegrass Experiment. Thanks again for listening. I'll see you next time on Daily Dose Radio.